I basically wanted to be a vet since I was a young kid, watching wildlife documentaries on TV. We had a number of dogs. I had basically every type of small rodent that you might think of.
Perfect.
I had a couple of snakes, although my parents didn't actually know about those. I think it had been in my mind for a while. I think I just got to college and there were so many opportunities in Cambridge, Harvard, both academically and socially and everything, and I was just a little bit overwhelmed. The last semester I was there, I spent in Kenya studying wildlife with a school called the School for Field Studies. That was a great program. But then I came back to the States, worked for a software company for about a year. I basically moved out to California where I had spent some of my time off from school. That was circa 1996. So in sort of that software bubble, the first one, and then that bubble, exploded and my job went away and I was sort of faced with thinking about what to do with myself. And I ended up applying to law school, which kind of came out of left field, I guess. So after I graduated, I went to work for that same law firm, and it paid very well, and I was working on commercial real estate transactions. Stayed with that firm for a number of years, moved to San Francisco. Unfortunately, practicing law not for me, at least. So during my last 2 years as a lawyer, I was a volunteer at the Oakland Zoo. Basically on the weekends I would go, for 4 hours and help take care of animals. And for me that was a great sort of counterpoint to being stuck in an office all day. I think for me, I've just always been extremely interested in animals and in science. And I think working with animals on a daily basis would just be much more personally fulfilling as opposed to preparing, mortgage loan documents was. I mean, I think some people, really enjoy that type of work. It just wasn't for me. It didn't feel, there was no real personal connection to it. Although it was challenging and rewarding in certain ways, it didn't feel like the right fit. So I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I'm excited to get to know the other members of my class, even though I'm going to be significantly older than most of them. I'm excited about it. I'm also a little bit anxious about it, but mostly excited about it. At the point that I'm at in my career change, which is, a significant way through, but not all the way through. It sounds like a cliche, but I think it's really never too late to make a change. I get questions all the time like, well, by the time you finish school, and particularly if you're going to do internships and residencies and all that stuff, you're not going to have a long time to practice. And I mean, I think the fact that I'm finally going to be doing something that I am really interested in and hopefully love to do will make me want to continue doing it for the rest of my life.